Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Today we're going to talk about something I'm pretty excited about, and that is a software update 44.25.2, and it's the bomb. So there's quite a bit to unpack here. Let's get started. Now, we get updates throughout the year, and a lot of those updates are minor tweaks or just things that operate behind the scenes on your car that give some general enhancements that aren't necessarily that visible to the naked eye. The update we get around the Christmas time every year, at least every year that I've owned a Tesla, is generally quite a bit bigger. Today we're going to walk through a few of the features that come with this update, and I'm going to show you the ones that I'm most excited about. And then I'll show you a few that Apple users I think will really like, but those kind of leave the Android users out in the cold. All right, if you're an Apple Watch user, which I unfortunately don't happen to be, Tesla has several new functions that you can do. For Apple Watch, you can now use your Apple Watch to unlock your car just the same as you would your phone. You can also see your battery's current condition on your watch face, and you can use the Apple Watch to open and close the trunk and front. Your mobile app dash cam has also got several new updates to it, and these are pretty slick. Now, instead of just looking at your clips on your screen within the car, you can look at those directly via your mobile phone app. But before you can do that, you've got to go into controls and safety and set that up. But that's pretty straightforward. So we go controls, we go safety, and then right up here, view camera via mobile app, and you're ready to go. Next, we've got set arrival energy. Now, this is one I think is going to be super helpful. The car does a great job of getting you down the road, putting your charging stops in, and getting you to your destination. If you're arriving at, let's say, a destination where there's no charger available, you might pull in at 5 or 10%, and then you've got to figure out how you're going to charge up enough to get back to a charging station or to go back home, wherever it is you came from. So now you can set your arrival energy to arrive at 10, 15, 20%, whatever you want that to be, so that you can move on to the next area where the next charger's at. Here's a feature that I think quite a few people will find helpful. And there's now a new way to control the seat, the passenger seat, from the screen here. So this is the new seat control panel, allows you to adjust the position of the unoccupied passenger seat by going to controls and seats. So let's do controls and seats. You'll see right up here it says new. So I can now go over here and choose this seat and move it forward and backward in the event that I have, I don't know, some reason that I need to move the seat upward and backwards. If nobody's over there, instead of getting out of the car, I can do it right from the screen. So last but not least, I'm going to touch on one of the features that I am most excited about, but it's a new feature within the Energy app. Back when I had my Model Y Performance within the Energy app, we had something that was somewhat similar to this, and that is giving you a projected range based on your driving characteristics. When I bought the Model X, I was a little bit disappointed that although there's a lot of useful information here in the energy graph in the Model X, it didn't have the consumption piece of that, and that was a function that I used all the time in my Y on road trips. This number is over here, as this gives you the actual projected range left at your current state of charge on your battery. This is how many miles you have left. And I find this feature extremely helpful. My driving right now, I am averaging 284 watt hours per mile. I'm currently at 74% state of charge. And based on that, I have 242 miles that I could travel to empty. Now you might be wondering why I don't just change this number over here to miles. Right over here on the dash, this shows me 231 miles. I go back over here to my energy graph. This over here says I can go 242 miles. And the way I understand this is This number right up here is based off of the EPA rating of the car versus the percentage of battery that's left in there. So basically right now, according to the EPA rating of 335 miles that I should get out of this car, I have 231 miles left. Everything affects the range, right? How you drive affects the range, whether or not it's raining or there's water on the ground, that affects the range. So instead of going off of this, which, a lot of people call a guessometer, this is a much more accurate reading of what kind of range you're going to get out of your car, because it's based off of your current driving conditions. Anyway, this is one of the upgrades that was down in the minor fixes, but it's probably one of the ones that I'm most excited about. Out of curiosity, for anybody else that drives a Tesla and has recently had this software update, which feature on here do you like the best? And which one do you think is a little bit on the useless side? Personally, I'm pretty happy with most of the items that showed up on here. And I only wish that the Android users like myself would get a little bit more love from Tesla. That's going to do it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching. Please give a like, a thumbs up. And again, drop me a comment. Let me know which one of these you think are most helpful. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.